Hi everyone, welcome back to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I'm Wason, an English teacher with over 15 years of experience. Today, we're diving into a powerful idea. Stop studying, start speaking. By focusing on real conversations, you'll break free from grammar paralysis and truly unlock your speaking potential.
Absolutely, Wason. I'm Lydia, and I've guided countless students to fluency. Many learners spend months memorizing vocabulary lists and grammar rules, yet freeze when it's time to talk. Today's episode will give you practical tips, real-life examples, and easy strategies to overcome that fear and start speaking confidently.
Let's start with the fundamental issue. You can read textbooks and write perfect sentences, but speaking is a different skill. It requires real-time thinking, pronunciation practice, and listening comprehension. It's like learning to swim by reading a manual. You won't gain confidence until you jump into the water and start paddling.
Exactly. Reading and writing lay a foundation, but speaking demands muscle memory in your vocal cords and brain. Picture trying to ride a bike only after reading instructions. You'd wobble endlessly. The same goes for English. You need to speak daily to build fluency and make your responses automatic.
Many students believe that more study equals better speaking, but that's misleading. You might memorize thousands of words, yet struggle to recall them in conversation. Instead, prioritize speaking exercises over passive study. Real conversations embed vocabulary in your memory far more effectively than solitary review.
Let me share an analogy. Imagine two people learning guitar. One only studies music theory, watches tutorial videos, and reads chord charts. The other picks up the guitar every day, makes mistakes, and learns by doing. Who becomes a better guitarist? Obviously the one who actually plays. And it's identical with English.
That's so true. Speaking daily accelerates improvement. You'll notice faster pronunciation, smoother sentence flow, and increased confidence. You don't need perfect grammar on day one. Your goal is communication, not perfection. That shift in mindset is vital. Embrace errors as stepping stones rather than failures.
Speaking of errors, many learners fear making mistakes in front of others. They worry about mispronouncing words like schedule or entrepreneur or using the wrong tense. But guess what? Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. What matters is that listeners understand your message and appreciate your effort.
Absolutely. To overcome fear, start by accepting mistakes as part of the journey. Instead of thinking, I can't speak until I'm perfect, reframe it as, every mistake teaches me something new. This mindset shift builds resilience and removes the paralysis that stops you from opening your mouth.
Here's a quick mental exercise. Think back to someone you met who spoke your native language imperfectly. Did you laugh at them, or did you admire their courage and appreciate their effort? Most people respond with respect. That realization helps you let go of the fear of judgment and speak more freely.
Now let's talk about small steps. You don't need to deliver a speech on day one. Start with simple sentences. Just describe your actions. For instance, while making breakfast, say, I am slicing an apple, or the coffee smells great. These self-talk exercises train your brain to form English sentences naturally.
That brings us to one of my favorite techniques, self-talk. Narrate your day in English, even if you're alone. When you're walking the dog, say, I'm walking Max in the park. The grass is wet from morning dew. This realistic dialogue practice builds your fluency and reduces anxiety about speaking in public.
Another powerful strategy is shadowing. Listen to a native speaker, maybe from a TV show like Friends, and repeat every word immediately, matching their pace and intonation. For example, echo Joey's line, "How you doin'?" or Rachel's, "Could I be wearing any more clothes?" It's fun and trains your ear.
Exactly. Shadowing improves pronunciation, rhythm, and listening skills simultaneously. Choose short clips, 10 to 20 seconds, then pause and repeat. Over time, you'll build muscle memory in your mouth and brain. It's like echoing a friend until you feel comfortable using those phrases in real conversations.
And remember, keep it simple at first. Instead of, I would appreciate your assistance with this matter, try, can you help me please? Or, thanks for your help. Using concise, everyday English helps you communicate clearly, without feeling overwhelmed by complex structures.
At this point, if you're enjoying these tips, don't forget that you're watching a video learnenglishpodcast.com. We're here to guide you through every step, so hit that like button and stay with us for the next practical strategies to boost your speaking skills.
Now, how do you start speaking from day one? Use the vocabulary and phrases you already know. For instance, you might say, I'm thirsty, I want water, rather than waiting until you learn hydrated and hydrate. Communicate with what you have, and your confidence will grow organically.
Finding speaking partners is crucial. You can join language exchange apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaky, where you connect with native speakers who want to learn your language. These platforms let you chat via text, voice messages, or video calls, making practice accessible anytime, anywhere.
If live conversation feels intimidating, start with voice messages. Record yourself saying a few sentences, then send it to your partner. They can respond when they're free, correcting any mistakes. It's a low-pressure way to practice without real-time anxiety, and you can replay your own recordings.
Another effective habit is setting a daily speaking goal. Even 5 sentences a day can spark progress. For example, commit to describing your morning routine, commenting on the weather, or asking your friend, "What did you do this weekend?" This consistent effort compounds over time.
Consistency matters more than duration. 5 minutes of focused speaking beats an hour of distracted study. Try to speak English every day, even if it's just a quick check-in with yourself in the mirror or a 5-sentence voice note to a friend.
Let's talk about thinking in English rather than translating. Direct translation slows you down and leads to awkward phrasing. Instead of mentally translating "I feel cold" from your native language, practice directly forming English thoughts, like, "It's chilly today, I need a jacket."
Describe what's around you in English. If you're sitting in a cafe, try, I see a blue mug on the table. The barista is steaming milk. This style of live commentary trains your brain to think in English, bypassing the translation step.
Use an English-only dictionary app or website. When you look up challenge, read the English definition and example sentence instead of translating. This deepens your understanding and helps you internalize words in context, making recall easier during spontaneous conversation.
Building confidence also comes from welcoming feedback. When someone corrects you, don't feel discouraged. Instead, think, great, I just learned something new. That positive mindset turns corrections into opportunities rather than setbacks.
And remember to celebrate small wins. Did you order your morning latte in English without hesitation? Fantastic! Give yourself a mental high five. Recognizing progress, no matter how small, keeps motivation high and reinforces your commitment to daily practice.
For an American example, imagine you're at Starbucks. You walk up and say, "Hi, I'd like a grande iced coffee with oat milk, please." Simple, direct, and authentic. Trying real-life scenarios like this boosts your confidence and gives you practical language skills.
Another tip is to join online communities, like English-speaking Facebook groups or Discord servers. You can jump into voice channels, join casual chats, or post questions. It's a supportive environment where learners and native speakers exchange tips and practice together.
If you prefer structured practice, check out platforms like Meetup or italki conversation classes. Many tutors host group chat sessions focused on speaking. These low-stakes environments give you routine practice and feedback from experienced teachers.
Now let's discuss maintaining motivation. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Set clear, achievable goals, like mastering 10 new phrases each week or having a 3-minute conversation, and track your progress to stay inspired.
Incorporate English into your hobbies. If you love cooking, follow an American recipe video and narrate each step. Now I'm chopping onions. I smell garlic cooking. Combining interests with language practice makes learning enjoyable and sustainable.
For movie lovers, pick a short clip from a sitcom or film, maybe a scene from The Office, and shadow the dialogue. Take note of idioms like, "That's what she said," or "absolutely." Learning colloquial expressions helps you sound natural and understand cultural nuances.
I want to share a student story. Emma, an American learner, studied 2 years before speaking. Then she started self-talk. I am checking my email each morning. Within weeks, her confidence soared. This shows how small, consistent actions, like speaking 6 simple sentences daily, can transform your English journey.
When you can't catch what someone says, use a polite question. "Could you repeat that, please?" Or, "Excuse me, what did you say?" For example, at a cafe, you might ask politely, "I'm sorry, could you say that again?" This helps you understand and shows good manners in American culture.
Asking questions keeps the conversation flowing. Try open-ended ones. What do you do for fun on the weekends? Or, how was your trip to New York? These invite detailed answers, giving you more practice. Posing questions also shifts the focus, reducing your own speaking pressure.
Americans often use small talk about the weather to start a chat. "Lovely day, isn't it?" Or, "It looks like rain today." These simple comments break the ice and lead into deeper conversation. Small talk might feel trivial, but it's a key cultural skill to master.
Phrasal verbs are everywhere in casual English. Think of hang out, pick up, or run into. For instance, I'm going to hang out with friends tonight. Use these in your practice. They add naturalness and ease to your speech, making you sound more like a native speaker.
Tag questions add friendliness and invite agreement. Try, "Isn't it?" Right? Or, "Don't you think?" For example, "That movie was amazing, wasn't it?" This structure encourages listeners to respond and keeps the dialogue interactive, helping you practice both speaking and listening.
Keep a phrase journal to capture new expressions. Write down sentences you hear in movies, podcasts, or conversations. Then review and use them in your own speaking. This habit builds a personalized library of realistic language you can draw on anytime.
Thanks for watching this video, LearnEnglishPodcast.com. We appreciate your support. By practicing these tips, you'll build real speaking ability. Remember to speak every day, embrace mistakes, and celebrate your progress as you go.
Let's recap key methods. Self-talk to narrate daily activities. Shadowing native speakers for accurate pronunciation. Using simple sentences from day one. Finding partners via apps and communities. Thinking in English. And maintaining a daily speaking habit.
Here are the main points. 1. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. 2. Start speaking with what you know immediately. 3. Practice daily in small, consistent steps. 4. Use tools like shadowing and English-only dictionaries. 5. Keep a journal of new phrases for active recall.
Your challenge now. After this episode, speak one sentence out loud. Maybe, I will practice English today. That simple action marks your first step toward fluent conversation. Share your sentence in the comments to inspire others.
We hope you found these strategies on LearnEnglishPodcast.com helpful. Stay curious, stay consistent, and remember that every word you speak moves you closer to fluency. Trust the process and enjoy the journey.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. Click the like button and share this video with friends who want to improve their speaking skills. Your support helps us create more great content.
Don't forget to leave a comment with your daily sentence challenge and let us know how your first real-life conversation went. We love hearing your progress and tips, and it motivates both us and your fellow learners.
In our next episode on LearnEnglishPodcast.com, we'll dive into advanced pronunciation techniques, like mastering the American R and TH sounds. Tune in to refine your accent and speak even more clearly.
That's a wrap. Keep speaking, keep learning, and have fun. Thanks for joining us today on LearnEnglishPodcast.com. We'll see you next time for more practical tips to help you speak English with confidence.